An inconspicuous-looking school building has recently been transformed into a care home, complete with a 1920s arcade inside. Lindsey Lower School, the former grammar school on Clee Road in Cleethorpes, has now become the Lindsey Hall Nursing Home, thanks to your care homes. The property is now a 78-bedroom care home that caters for elderly residents, as well as people suffering from dementia-related illnesses.
When we restarted up our business, for our children to join us and develop the business, we needed some more sites, and so we were driving around the area, and Cleethorpes had always been a potential area, and the school just shone. It was here, it was unloved, but we could see potential.
Well, it was about 3 years ago that the property came onto the market, and we immediately saw, having seen it previously boarded up, that it was something that we had to come and have a look at. And the potential we thought it might have was definitely there, and we saw it straight away. We had to go through a process of presenting to a local scrutiny panel about the use of the building, the original aspects of the building that we were going to keep, and also key things like the employment that we were going to create. So after spending about 6 weeks going through a couple of presentations, we were told that we were going to be able to take the property on and bring this to life. So yeah, that was. It then took about 2 years of working with the local planners to go through the plans and what we were trying to achieve, speaking to builders, and then the last year has been building it to as it is now.
Along with ensuite bedrooms and garden areas, the central hall of the building has been converted into a 1920s-style Seaside arcade. The aim is to help service users by providing them with a recognisable area of relaxation.
It's a reminiscence area, but it's also a living area, so that when people come in here, they'll be able to have a cup of tea or coffee, they'll be able to have a piece of cake, they'll be able to have a drink from the pub, but then they'll be able to sit down and chat about the things that they can see around them. They'll be able to walk around and look into the windows. And I think it will give their loved ones an aspect of what life was like for them at the era that this street scene was developed for, which is the 1960s.
I think one key thing for residents who suffer from dementia illnesses is the open space, not feeling closed in, and here, the size of the school itself, the gardens we've been able to create, the lounges, the width of the corridors, everything is very spacious and very open. And even with this area that we're surrounded in now, if the weather's not very good outside, well, all year round really, people can use this as an open space. Then obviously we've been able to create this high street feel with all the shop fronts, all the memory reminiscence.
We very much want the people of Cleethorpes and the wider area to be involved in it. For the Macmillan Coffee Morning, we're going to have our first community event, and we're going to invite other people to come in and share in this area.
Complete with many different services available for residents to use, Lindsey Hall Nursing Home promises to be a welcome helping hand to families who may need that extra bit of help in caring for their loved ones. Fred McNamara, S3 News.